Hello, everybody. Sorry, I could hear myself there for a sec. We have a match here, Roulette Rivals 9, round 4, between zRune and Pidgey, no longer Togepi. Oh, and I didn't change the streams, of course. I always forget something. Bear with me just for one moment. I'm joined by GKPunk today, actually, if you want to introduce yourself, Punk.
Hello, I'm GKPunk, very new to the community. How's everybody doing?
I think we're all doing good. Of course, I'd forget the streams. We should be okay. We're about 40 seconds away from the spin. Thankfully, Pidgey and zRune have a nice switch handle.
Yeah, he does.
But yeah, some nice stats there from what I can see. It looks like zRune would have the statistical lead here with 4 wins and 2 losses. And then Pidgey has 2 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. So more losses than anything, but does have a bit more experience. Just by 1 match at least in an RR setting. Yeah, Haven.
Yeah, 2 ties. That's a long and gruesome 2 Haven Islands.
Yeah, exactly. It's a very long map as well. And do you want to take the first spin for us, GKPunk?
Sure. I guess Tyson Williams, Silent Sniper with the Masseur, Letter Opener as bodyguard for Steven, Starfish as the GOAT captain for Ludmila Vetrova.
Yeah, bit of an interesting one. Both of our players seem a bit hesitant again. A bit worried it could be some kind of hit maps thing. But yeah, the spin in general, not too bad, of course. Starfish, gotta know your map knowledge and letter opener.
Well, hold on a second. Hey, quality admin. I didn't give the players out the links.
No worries. Yeah, it was a last minute admin. It'll probably just be a respin anyway. They haven't seen it, so should be good.
Yep. Cool stuff.
No more Captain Starfish. But yeah, the players don't know any different. I'll actually start a prediction when we're
Amazing.
waiting as well.
Uh,
Yeah, no fault of your own though, GKPunk. You did take that last minute, so there was a lot in your mind. You were showcasting as well, so.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. That makes me feel a little better. Not even joking.
We'll get that prediction up. I'll put a draw as an option for people in case they think somehow these players aren't going to finish a Haven spin.
Oh, well, Pidgey does have 2 ties, so.
Pidgey saying maybe they accidentally sent it to Togepi.
Yeah, that's definitely. Let's just. I sent it to Togepi and Pigiero. Alright.
No excuses now.
I'll be honest, I was really not ready for the admin thing because I don't even have any of the admin messages set up.
No worries at all. As long as the match, even if there's a bit of a delay, the players don't mind in the slightest. There's a lot of work to admining, as I've seen. It looked like our players know anyway that we're just taking a quick break, get things set up. Oh yeah, and good point, Interfund. This is the first to 6 match of the tourney. Daily skipped my mind.
Oh, you did that already. Nice.
You can leave that one there, GKPunk. I can remove my one, so there isn't. You would have the nice at tourney matches in your one. I know what we'll do. We'll go back to the idle screen, pretend like this was just a stream test.
I told you in the beginning I'm new to the community, so
True, you did, yeah. So no excuse. But I think what we'll do is I'll make this VOD look like we were absolute perfection today. I'll go back to the idle screen for a minute. And we'll get things set up. Oh, never mind. You're too good. You're too fast. We're a minute away. Full players definitely have their links now.
hopefully.
Togepi does anyway, so you have him as backup in
Yes.
case.
I threw a Pokeball at it. I don't know if anybody will get those Pokemon references I made. Uh,
I didn't know Togepi was a Pokemon until Pidgey made it his name. Wasn't much of a
I
Pokemon
didn't
fan.
realize that that was a Pidgey name, like a name play, wordplay on Pidgey's name somehow.
Yeah, it was like an
It's
anagram or
not
something.
very obvious at it. It's like there's no R in Togepi.
True.
I think he should have made it a bit more obvious by picking the Pokemon that's called Pidgey, literally.
Yeah, definitely should have. And we got the spin, and I guess I'll take this one, because why
Yeah,
not?
yeah,
We have
yeah.
Tyson Williams, Falling Object as the snorkel instructor, Stephen Bradley, Silence Pistol as the doctor, and Ludmila Vetrova, Injected Poison as the Villa staff. So yeah, again, probably just as generous as the previous one. Falling Object, of course, is probably going to see some hot tub isolation on Tyson. Maybe even get some remote. Well, there's a silenced pistol in the spin, and you can get that from the armory, so probably just a pistol snipe over by that Ludmilla restaurant area.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And Villa Staff is a starting location. And demonstration of the broken whatever IOI did to break every waiter and staff members' aprons, including 47s. The texture just looks weird.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
put too many, all the triangles visible now.
Yeah, I don't know
All the
what, some of the
polygons.
disguises are pretty bad for like clipping and certain issues, but it's Stingray Vision now, Villa Vision. Take it one step at a time. Maybe if we all cry enough about the issues with other issues, they'll fix some things, but a quick restart from zRune. A bit of a lead for Pidgey now. Now, I'm curious, probably going to see the hot tub. Yeah, from Pidgey. Definitely the go-to option. Of course, Pidgey could do that. Peekaboo, the binoculars peekaboo onto Tyson as well, at whatever time that's at. Falling object, get him outside the front door. But this is pretty good as it's remote as well.
Yeah, I think the hardest part for this would be to get there and get CJ's disguise before Tyson gets out of there. I mean, you can't really knock him out. I think he just gets what's that? The fall kill happens
In the hot tub,
if
is
he
it?
dies in there. Yeah,
I think you can get like a pretty close placement. So as long as his head doesn't go underneath the water, I think it's okay. And it's kind of tough to get his head under unless you're really trying to, because you can actually drag him. I think because you're able to step into it. But I definitely think Pidgey's gonna knock him out in the hot tub. I think he knows a way he'll fall so that he doesn't get that fall kill. And look at this from Zero. He's doing the throw up into the shandy so he
it's
can
a
do remote.
book from Chris X3. Seen him do
Yeah.
it a bunch of times. It's easier than it kind of feels like in concept. It's like having some little tiny thing with the right angle. It just falls right on top of the thing. Oh, that was as we say that it just doesn't.
Yeah, it's a really tough throw. It's bouncy as hell. It's like a bouncy ball, honestly, trying to get up on here.
Yeah, you need like a sticky mine that actually sticks as soon as it hits something. There we go. He gets it this time.
Yeah, it looks like Pidgey's maybe heading over to get Ludmilla or this Snorkel. I would assume the injected as he's in the correct disguise for that kill. I don't think I spotted a Seeker. That might be crazy. There probably is a Seeker. Yeah, I saw two Dark Guns, so it does seem like he has it. This Snorkel's always fun to see. Oh, and another restart from zRune as well.
Yeah, getting spotted by the butler, uh, static standing enforcer there. Pigiero now has to. Oh, he's yeah attracted everybody's favorite useless NPC that annoys you.
Yeah. Yeah, the Snorkel always causes a bit of problems. Some people do just a Seeker shot, trank. Some people bring him into the grass. Some people try banana. I know there's a crazy one where you can just trank him at the boat and grab him when he's behind that little propane, but that's more of an IL thing to do, I think. Yeah, he's a tough
Yeah,
one.
he's gonna go for the seeker, which I don't really mind. That's I think he has two darts. Even if he needed that extra dart, he can seeker him, CJ, CJ, Steven, and then Ludmilla still. And he
Yeah.
also has a backup emetic mine. So Pidgey is locked and loaded. He shouldn't have a problem.
Oh, I thought Pidgey missed that shot into Steven because I didn't see the circle, but I saw Steven reach for his stomach, so I think he's good. Yeah, Siren is having a bit of trouble getting going, but I'm sure once he gets out of this villa, like Pidgey, he's going to be a little bit more comfortable. Ooh, has to be careful now with this snorkel instructor. It's a good thing he didn't knock out there because it would have been some pretty bad timing.
Yeah, that's good awareness from him. Gonna Yeah, Steven's gonna go to the other bathroom because the snorkel is in there.
Yeah, very nice from him there. He has both the disguises, but not the one for Steven. He still needs Doctor if he wanted to get that kill, but at least he has that target down. I think he's going to head over to get Tyson now because he's chilling in that hot tub.
Looks like he's gonna go for a pistol shot.
Yeah, very nice angle. I love this kill. Nice banana KO from zRune. Love physics.
The thrown one doesn't kill, but the melee one does.
Yeah, it's
Or by
crazy.
kill, I mean KO.
Same with the Pearl. I still can't get over a Pearl. You can throw it from like 10 meters and knock somebody out with it. Like, I understand Pearls are sore. If you have the strength to knock someone out, then you really are the world's best
Well, yeah, I
assassin.
mean, then you have newspapers, right? Like, oh no.
Oh, poor zRune.
S- Spotted throwing the. Even though it's legal to carry, it's not legal to throw.
Now, I'm curious, why would
Gee.
Pidgey go for this if he doesn't have his villa staff that he left over by the snorkel instructor? Be confident he can make it over in time? Seems so.
I think he's maybe at worst wants to delay her. I don't know if she's gonna go back up there to taste the food after puking.
Yeah,
Maybe she does, but at worst that's a delay, and he has the backup emetic mine if he needs to use that.
true. He has about 20, 30 seconds till she gets to the bathroom, and then I think it's 90 seconds of sickness. So 2 minutes is a lot of time to run over to get this guy's. I think he has plenty of time actually.
Yeah, Seeker I think is 60 seconds, 90 for the mine. Should have enough time, as you said, with the extra slower animation when they're on the stairs.
True, yeah.
Ludmilla's fast though. She's already down there.
Yeah, thought it would have been much faster. Yeah, like in for fun said, it is a really long walk. I forgot about those stairs, like Punk just said. Quite slow.
Yeah,
There's the kill. First kill of the match, I think. Yeah, pretty nice. And I think we're gonna maybe see. That doesn't look like Snorkel Instructor. Curious what Pidgey's going for here. He doesn't have a disguise to do anything with Tyson. I don't think there's anything to do with the doctor. Oh, the doctor is over here, I think, around later on.
7 minutes. He's still around where his own hut is. It's 8 minutes where he reaches reception. I know that because that's the only timing I knew when I played Haven one time. Uh, yeah, Tyson looks like he's out of the jacuzzi area. So what's the plan here for Pidgey?
Yeah, it's going to be a bit tough. I wonder, does he go back in a cycle? Uh, I'm really not sure. Not too familiar with the hot tub timings and cycles, but I'm sure Pidgey knows what he's doing. Or our 8 winner. But yeah, I won't lie. Both players do seem a tiny bit lost. I know Pidgey is getting the kills slowly, but there is a lot of back and forth, and I feel like there's a lot of things running through Pidgey's mind because this spin is looking to be about a 11, 12 minute at this rate, maybe. Well, looks like Zeren finally
Yeah,
got
that
out of the
sounds
villa
about
as
right.
well.
Yeah, that's big for zRune finally getting out of the villa.
Yeah, I'm sure he's delighted to get that Tyson set up. And if he does speed it up, I honestly think he could still be in for the running. Because Pidgey might have a bit of trouble with this falling object. He might actually be going for that peekaboo that I was on about earlier, the binocular one. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean he's missed the second one because the second cycle cinema is like 7:30, which is well past. So he has to wait for a third cycle if he wants to do that. And I guess he could do that because by that 11, 12-minute mark is when the doctor gets here.
Yeah, good point
But
actually, yeah.
Tyson's in Ludmilla's room right now. zRune again, slowly making good headway here. He's got the snorkel in the bushes. Missed the banana though. Well, he goes the other way too. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Try another bush. It's kind of hard once you place stuff like the banana. The highlight's gone, so you can't even see where you're supposed. If you're not like you remembered where it was. So we'll see if he hits it this time. Oh no, zRune. He's gonna restart. All for that?
Oh,
Nope. Cancel. Yes.
I don't think that's where a
He's gonna
restart.
restart.
Wow.
That's I don't
He,
know. I feel like he maybe could have worked that in.
yeah, if he was going to restart, he should have at least tried the knockout. Like, there's literally no harm in it if you're that convinced that you need a restart from. But maybe he had some other reasons or realized something, but it does seem like it was a bit related to that snorkel instructor. Meanwhile, Pidgey is trying really hard to come up with a new Tyson. He got a bit tired of waiting for the cycle. He was in that spot for the binoculars. It's just going to walk him in. That door is
Yeah, good.
locked. Yeah, let's see if Pidgey can get
Tyson
that.
still doesn't open it.
Oh,
Oh man. Is the other one open?
I do think he can
Yeah,
get in the
that's
other
open.
side, yeah.
Oh, he's in now. Well, Pidgey.
Wow. Did he just kickstart that cycle?
I guess so. He made him closer. Oh, jacuzzi is open. I should go use it.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's very nice from Pidgey if that was intended. I don't know if he meant to kickstart the jacuzzi cycle like that because Tyson definitely took some more steps closer.
Door's locked now. Tyson's probably gonna change. Now it's a bit of an awkward angle for the other bodyguard that's in the room.
Yeah. Both players really stuck in this room right now. Pidgey's just, like I said, just dealing with this guard and zRune having so much trouble with that throw. I feel like every second time I look at zRune's screen, he's trying to get that explosive up there. It's really unforgiving. Oh, and Pidgey looks scared just a little bit.
Now Pidgey has to drag this body up without the head touching the water for the fall kill.
He's lucky he grabbed him by the leg here. Should be the best way to do this. I'd even drag him a bit closer, Pidgey. Oh,
Just there's a little leg there. Hopefully that's enough with the head boxes.
that's quite
The
scary.
falling object radius are usually larger than the actual
Yeah,
object itself, so he should be all right. But that's an interesting approach for Tyson falling object.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, lamp on leg
Oh, here's the
equals.
doctor. As I said, 12 minutes right on the dot, and he's got free reign because there's no checkpoint guards here. This is falling into Pidgey's master plan, a weird, slower approach, but it works out for him. I'll go for the banana too.
I was gonna
Oh,
say he should just use his Trank because he doesn't need any more darts, if I'm not mistaken. He has everything he needs in Steven, but banana is always a humorous option. Meanwhile, though, zRune trying to get Steven gets a secret shot on him. Took a while to get running. This is kind of second attempt, I think, on getting the out of the villa like properly, but I think Pidgey's gonna have it. It's pretty tough. He can't find an angle. He's probably better off going to his really
yeah,
far
he
away
would have
spot.
had to be on the other side of the villa for the shot, or go outside and far towards the lifeguard area by the beach. Looks like he's gonna do that now. And snorkel struggle begins for zRune once again.
Yeah, the fourth target of Haven is honestly the snorkel instructor.
Yep, there's the kill. Tyson gets hits in the leg by a chandelier and dies.
Pidgey looks very excited with that kill. Little wobbles of his mouse for celebration, it seems. Maybe nerves, but he got the kill regardless. But yeah, pretty free now. Just has to go to Steven, who's already isolated in the bathroom, if I'm not mistaken. Hope I'm not mismatching my isolations. I don't think
No,
I am.
uh, yeah, you're right. It's been 14 minutes, so it's happened about 10ish minutes ago. So easy to kind of mix match at this point, as zRune has attempted the Steven and Snorkel multiple times.
Now, what exit is he going to go for? Default, I'm guessing. Unless I don't think he has any keys for any speedboats. That's the final kill. Nah, he looked at speedboat, but has that little lock symbol on it. It's like Pidgey heard me say default. He like looked at it and wobbled. I do think this one is probably a little safer, nicer as well. It's the classic, as most people would finish with Ludmilla. But yeah, that's the finish from Pidgey, and no chance of a photo finish. And zRune just had a rip anyway. But yeah, GG's, and I'll pay out that little prediction to people. I think someone had 10 points on somebody. Congrats to whoever put their points on to Pidgey. And yeah, exactly them. And Stone Steady does win the race. Sometimes being consistent and not ripping is all you need. We're on to Mendoza, which it's a very love or hate map for a lot of people. What's your opinion on Mendoza Punk? If you're, I realize you're adminning, so you're probably mentally busy.
I realized I adminning too, because I was like, why isn't the admin accepting the score?
Yeah, Mendoza is a tricky one. We see some kills that really throw a wrench in the works. We see Tamara fall. I think the Tamara falling object actually got banned, I think, for R9. Which used to be one
Yeah,
of those flower pots. Or the Shandy.
yeah, it was like a very niche kill, I guess. Only one way of sort of doing it.
Yeah. It's very
Uh,
convoluted. I remember some people would try the flower pot after securing her, or they would, if they were crazy, bring Tamara to the kind of Providence meeting room and that chandelier above the
yeah,
table.
that's another one. Yeah, that was probably the safer one that you can set up. The flower pot can't really set up because there's everybody there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. I guess I'll set up the next prediction for the next map. And reminder to people, this is first to 6 now, so this isn't actually match point for any of these players. And God, look at that performance. Pidgey winning 7 of his 9 games.
Yeah, Pidgey is likes Mendoza definitely. I think I like it too. I know plenty of roulette players don't like it, but there's some problems with exits and whatnot. But yeah, it can become a bit stale with the same ISO on Tamara and Dawn every single time. But sometimes you can have a bit of a running all over the place, or like the chief winemaker, when if you go for him first, puts Tamara to go downstairs for the tour.
Yeah, for sure. It is a tough one if you don't know your cycles.
Yeah, there's some interesting quirks to Mendoza that you should know for certain things. So I find it interesting.
Yeah, one we see often is you get like Corvo Black and Chief Winemaker, and you can't get both of them first cycle, and then you come back and you're like, where the hell is Chief Winemaker gone? He's out
Yeah.
in the field somewhere. Now I have to chase him around and do coin lures and everything. Always happens. I'll do the prediction when we hit about 2 minutes because I want everybody to kind of get it in last minute. Because I don't want it to be 30 seconds until the spin comes in and nobody can predict. It was a bit annoying last time. And that record is crazy, actually. I just saw 3 minutes 56 seconds from Osh. I
Yeah,
think
so I
that's.
was gonna just mention that. Yeah, it's 3 minutes 56 seconds. Got the perfect spin that you could imagine for like a roulette. Don Yates with the broadsword as mercenary. Tamara draw pistol waiter. The only way that'll be faster is Yates is like neck snap or something.
Yeah, I was thinking, God, I'm trying to think what the SA uh, route is. I think it's a Tamara electrocution waiter because you can drop a little duck and blow up that little electrocution bit as you're running past. And then for Yates, I think you can,
Pistol.
yeah, just pop him in the head.
But then you need mercenary. So for roulette, it'll be a little bit longer because you need mercenary. But mercenary is the best disguise you need for. That was like a near perfect spin, and that had to be record.
Yeah. Sometimes the stars align, and it's really tough to perform perfectly on these god spins that some people get. But someday we'll get a. I think Danny and In for Fun are the kind of players who really monetize on those perfect spins. Like I think there's like a New York. That's probably like 2 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, 215 buy in for fun, I
Yeah,
think.
that's
And
crazy.
yeah, it's one of those spins where you don't have to mess with your loadout. You just press play.
Yeah.
And
Zeren is really interested in those leaderboards. I saw him checking them out before the Haven match as well. Must be an IL runner as well. And if I'm not mistaken, after this one, we go fully to RNG maps, right? The players are aware of them. I don't think, yeah, they didn't choose them.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see them now. We
So
won't disclose them, obviously. If you're in the Discord, you know. And if you're not, you don't. But we'll keep the surprise. Yeah, we're 10 seconds away now, Punk. You can, of course, take this one as I took Haven from you.
yeah, that sounds good. So Pidgey's Mendoza to get up to match point if he wins this is Don Yates with Sniper as the chief winemaker, and Tamara with an injected poison as the lawyer. I think it's a really cool spin. It's chief winemaker and live lawyer for Tamara.
Yeah, for sure. I think. Oh, I'm trying to think myself what the player's approach will be. I'd like to see a Wineyard start, to be honest. You could get Chief Winemaker and make Don Yates first cycle. And of course, that sniper could be in the attic. But yeah, there's really a couple of ways to take this. See Zeren maybe thinking about sniper spot. Maybe he wants to take the sniper, so he has an extra slot, maybe for a seeker, which could be very smart. But Pidgey goes for the strat I would have taught myself. Get that Chief Winemaker as soon as possible.
Yeah. But I'm sure Pidgey is gonna be aware of that. Like once he starts here and does the chief winemaker thing, that means tomorrow we'll be walking down. Might be into what he wants with the seeker and make her go upstairs again.
And is Pidgey knocked? Oh, he might be. Are we going to see banana usage here? Please tell me he's grabbing the
Yeah,
banana.
banana with the briefcase lure.
Let's go.
Take a bit longer than like coin or
Wow.
something.
I love this. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is a really cool chief, and you can just grab the disguise from right here. Well, as I say that, Pidgey made him move too
Ooh,
far to the right. So change of plans.
yeah, change of plans
That's
indeed.
that is okay. Personally, done that a lot of times. Chromax has a really nice video on it too. It it's it's not as risky as it looks. He
Yeah,
just needs to be behind the barrels, basically.
yeah, for sure. It did look like Pidgey was pushing the limits of the view cones there for the workers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to worry about that other guy on the other side of the glass and that one worker that faces towards you.
Oh, zRune knocked out Yates first.
Ah,
That's
man,
that's not gonna work. And I was
that's
curious,
Hitman failing him.
was Zeren planning to put Yates on the balcony and maybe snipe from a distance or something? I'm not sure. Would have been nice to see, but
So PG not gonna go for the banana anymore. It's gonna use the bubble gum. Very disappointed to see him give up on that strat in one try.
yeah, for sure.
Chain lure now. Gonna be a lot slower. So
Uh,
it gives Yurun good time to catch up.
See, the one thing I'm curious about is if Pidgey. I'm assuming Pidgey has a Seeker because I'm not too sure how he's planning getting Tamara. Otherwise, that's kind of the staple of Tamara. And if he has a Seeker, he probably has another Dart, and he could just use it on Chief Winemaker and then do Banana, which is very safe as well. And it will probably be faster than
Yeah,
this, but
absolutely. That's definitely the safer one and will be faster than the chain lure.
yeah. Here we go, Siren. Gonna try not knock out the target first. He does have that pretty red color around him, so it's kind of tough not to. Ooh, that was a
Doors
push.
are open, but nobody hurt. I sometimes worry about those mercenaries downstairs. Maybe Dawn screams too loud or something.
Yeah, nice from Zero in there. He knows you can't leave Yates's wife on the chair, otherwise, when you do this corner sub geo, you can actually just glance at her through the window, and you won't even know the difference because it'll stay
Yeah,
red. Such an evil way to rip. I hate seeing players face the truth of that. It's always tough.
yeah. That's one time you really want PIP to work. Say like, give me the body found if I got it. All right. Pigiero is gonna use the grape this time. The body has fallen in a really good spot. He keeps
Oh,
getting spotted by the. Is that a new change?
maybe, yeah.
I've never had that happen. The guy on the other side of the glass sees you. I've never seen that person. Wow. Oh well. I'm gonna try that after this match because something's not right.
Yeah, definitely something going on there. Hopefully Pidgey doesn't like do it out of spite constantly to try get it to work. I hope he just goes a tiny bit safer and just gets a disguise because we're 5 minutes in now and Pidgey doesn't have anything to show for it yet.
Yeah, definitely. As Zerun's making his move, he's gonna try to do the Seeker on Tamara as she's perfectly in position for a free shot. I think he's gonna hit her twice too. That nice 2 minute time window to go grab the lawyer.
And Chrome saying Pidgey does it at nifty timing. So the timing is causing the issue, it seems.
Yes, yeah. So think when
Oh,
might have to do with the head turning and whatnot. It's a lot of complicated setup just to get that disguise. Now everybody's panicking. The Yeah, that's not gonna work. He's gonna have to restart. The guards are here. The tough guys are here now.
meanwhile though, Zerun is getting the lawyer and has Secret Tamara, to my knowledge. Nice trank here onto the lawyer.
Yeah,
This
he's gonna go.
is
He's gonna play it safe. Not gonna try the pushing in the bushes or whatever.
that is the
Flower bed.
same lawyer from Dartmoor, right?
Yes, Aaron Ford Jr.
Yeah. There we go, Pidgey finally going for Safer option. This is the one I would do. I'd grab the banana, place it right next to where the banana is, and just, or even a bit closer if you're feeling it. Yeah, the observer
Yeah.
NPC I always call the lawyer because whenever someone mentions him, his name is Aaron, and that's my name, and it always
Oh,
surprises me.
right. Yeah, and I find more and more of like Hitman community members have their names as NPCs. Like, I still haven't found of uh, any NPCs named after me.
Yeah,
It's kind of cool.
can't forget about the buff guy NPC on Train. It's one of the most iconic ones. It's crazy that they named the character that, but I'm sure he's privileged.
Nice.
But yeah, zRune is flying through it right now. Got that Tamara kill, which could have been one of the tougher ones. Now it needs Chief Winemaker, and just so happens to be in the correct spot.
Yeah, this is a free one. Zero's gonna go safe. Oh, but he misses a dart.
Oh, how did that miss? Did he eat it, or was he just leaning? Oh, and he was
Oh no,
trespassing. Did he get away with
he
that
did
trespassing though?
no.
Are you
Found
sure?
trespassing.
Oh,
It
he
said
did.
found trespassing. He's
Yeah,
red guns now.
I thought he might have got that soft trespassing, where you get a bit of time to get back. But yeah, I didn't catch that found trespassing, so it is a rip no matter what.
Well, Pidgey now has the lead after, I guess, the first time really on the match. The chief winemaker already taken care of.
Yeah, that was causing a lot of issues for Pidgey, but yeah, he was red guns before because he Yates, but yeah, like
Yeah, I
Punk
realized
said,
that after I said it. Can't really change what I said.
but no, you were correct. I think most players didn't, or most viewers didn't catch that found trespassing, and I think Zero barely caught it as well. I think that exclamation point above the head means you're pretty much done for.
It's not. Oh, it's the thing that Infrafront said. It's like the 100% and 101%, like the trigger. You can walk into a trespassing zone and not lose your, spotted bonus if you
Yeah,
don't go far enough. So it wasn't the case. You did go far enough, and that guard has nothing else to do than catch you. So he won't, he's not very lenient.
Pidgey has Secret Yates. He's heading upstairs, and luckily Pidgey has a nice sniper stored up there. There is actually a. Am I right in saying there's a huntsman sniper or something? I might be
Yes,
crazy.
you're right.
Yeah, so you
No,
don't
you're right.
actually need it.
It's a minefield up there. There's a lot of stuff in there. It's a
But
loud one though, so he probably doesn't want to use
if
that
you
one.
shoot it from the attic, it's actually safe because that's kind of your two buffer, and the NPCs don't know how to get you. So you could just look down the attic hole and shoot Yates in the head with that loud one, and keep an extra item there.
Yeah, and also if you just take out the two mercenaries and shoot them in the bathroom, it also is kind of not loud anymore because unless the lawyer is here already, nobody else really hears it in the house.
This Pidgey setup, shooting those shots, is such a Sasso feeling.
Yeah, it really is. I remember doing that myself. Go for the lawyer now.
Yeah, first time Pidgey's going for the lure. We saw Zirin get it, and he got it very nicely. To be fair to him, he just did a little distraction and a trank. Of course, Zirin does have extra slots because of the fact that he grabbed that sniper from the sniper spot start. So Pidgey might not have as many tools as Zirin did.
Yeah, Pidgey probably wants to save one of his secret darts for tomorrow at least. Oh, he's got the bubble gum though, I remember from the beginning of the level, so you could use that. And the lawyer's actually in a good position for a subdue or a push. See if he does any of that. No, don't. He doesn't want to mess around with that.
Ah, I would have loved the push.
Yeah, after all that chief winemaker stuff, he doesn't want to risk it. He's gonna play some.
Oh, was that not bubblegum? I
Oh
thought.
no, is that gonna be bad in terms of where he's? Maybe good. Maybe still fine.
As long as he's.
Oh, he bumped him. Oh no. Did he drop the bubble gum? I hope he didn't drop it. Okay. It's a bit too antsy there from Pidgey, and
He didn't fully commit to the the bit of falling to the ground. He's 50% because of the bumps, probably. But he did get the lawyer no matter what. Yeah, quite funny there from Pidgey, but he got it nonetheless. Nice bump from zRune there. I love seeing players use that. Bumping one NPC so they can't hear a thrown item hit the ground, so the next nearest one goes for it.
Yes,
I love it.
that's
When
a
it's
really
used well.
nice mechanic usage.
But yeah, Pidgey definitely has the lead at the moment if you were to look at the kills. Both players have the disguise, except Pidgey has a kill down. And how's Pidgey planning on getting Mara? Pidgey does have a seeker, I think.
He does, but has no darts.
Oh, now that's a big issue for Pidgey. Does have coins and a dream, and 34 minutes. So
And zRune behind him, because zRune's almost catching up to. Oh, this is his chance. Goes in. Two darts weren't enough. A third poke on the back of Tamara from zRune.
yeah, now it's getting close. The big difference right now is that zRune has a target isolated. Just has to get disguise.
Pidgey, what's his plan now? He's going all the way up now.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to try and initiate something. I'm really not too sure. Mission story would be very hype from Pidgey right now, and if it paid off, I'll have to make this whole spin half of the highlight video if he does this. Yeah, what is he planning on going for? Is there some sort of news thing here?
He's gonna no, he's going back for the winemaker. Maybe he'll do the tour.
But oh my god! But how's he gonna get a lawyer in that time? He has to keep Tamara alive is the issue. Like, can't be KO'd. So maybe he's convinced he has enough time.
Uh, yeah, I no idea honestly.
Meanwhile, though, zRune is going for the safe chief winemaker. That banana is ready. The anticipation is killing me.
Yeah, he's gone safe with the emetic too. He used the mine inside the briefcase, right at the door, so he could take it safely.
Oh, look how perfect this would have been for Pidgey.
Oh, if Pidgey stayed, oh man, if he stayed,
Yeah, he could have turned that guy around and probably got the perfect time. And Tamara even took the briefcase.
and is not giving it to her personal bodyguard too. This is oh, she's coming back.
Oh,
What's happening?
we're talking too much. And chat about her. Oh my god, this is. Oh, and a nice banana.
Oh, there's the disguise.
Oh, and while this is all happening, zRune is flying over to Yates. Just has to get the kill, and it's going to be a really fast exit. Oh my god, this is close.
Tamara sees her guard knocked out. This is Pidgey's chance, but there's a Gaucho behind lockdown. He gets the kill, but compromised from the people above on the
Ah,
stairs platform. Oh my. 9 minutes in, zRune is approaching Don Yates. He's got a free sniper he picked up from the sniper nest.
and just like that. Same energy as a match we just had recently, which I recommend watching. It was oh my god, the names are escaping me. I think it was Red Fox and another player, and they were playing Sapienza. Both players completely different strats. Getting to the end, and just one unfortunate mistake from one of them, and that's the finish from zero. Bring it to 2-2.
Yeah, it's a solid run at the end. 7:38. It's a good time for this spin.
Yeah, really, really good time. Damn, what a finish though. I love it when it kind of ramps up and then there's a nice resolution. Yeah, Pidgey. Just realizing. Must have realized as well he was so close to taking that map, but zRune does take it. Pay out the doubters for this prediction. Damn. One person, Lemon, voting for zRune. Enjoy that payout. We're going to Sapienza, which I was just mentioning. We had a match that was just similar to the same energy as that Mendoza. But yeah, Sapi is a really fun map. One of the people like to kind of, I like to describe it as solved sometimes. A lot of players are very comfortable with those isolations. They always go for those timings, observatory, and then it's just fetch and grab for some disguises and weapons.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. Solved, but doesn't mean you still don't get some interesting matchups at times.
Yeah, it's one of those maps. If you have not, there's a lot of knowledge in it. Especially, I know like people like 420. If you wanted like electrocution, Francesca, you could do some fancy stuff. Kind of wake up that private detective, set up the electrocution for Francesca, and you can just go off and do whatever you want, and she'll self electrocute herself if you do it right. And the record as well, 429 from Papier, which is gotta be happy with that. That was an ORWC 2021. And yeah, what do you think of that performance, Punk, from both players?
Yeah, lots of playtime here for Pidgey. 8-3, same number of losses for Pidgey as zRune, but the amount of wins, it's skyrocketing. It's one of the higher ones up there. Obviously, you won't reach something like Frody's level of wins in Sapienza. That's really up there with closing in double digits
Yeah,
just in the win column.
super
So
impressive. The experience from a lot of
yeah.
players. Pidgey is getting there, but yeah.
But Pidgey has a tie in Sapienza too, so this guy's a winner by the way.
Hmm.
What happened there? I
Actually
don't remember
curious,
how
yeah.
pro that because that's the type of stats I would love to see. Like, oh, one time there was a tie on this map and this was the spin, so then we know there's something that people had problems with. Also, when they had it, maybe it was RR2 or something.
Yeah, good point. Could have been one of his very first matches back then. Oh yeah, I'll get this prediction ready. I always forget. How many times I'll forget it. Who could have predicted that, huh?
So that was Pidgey's first match ever. In the first edition of RRWC versus Gordy. That match ended in a tie overall, a 3-3 score. Hokkaido taken by Pidgey, Paris taken by Gordy. The map in the middle, Sapienza, was tied. So Gordy has that tie with Pidgey from Group H in the first edition of RRWC. That's very interesting. I'm sure we can go back and find that match and see what exactly happened there because that's kind of still recent, 2 years ago, but
Yeah, pretty recent, to be fair. And yeah, just as you say it, Alonso. As much as
oh
I'd
no,
love.
replays available. Never mind. It wasn't as recent. That there was only I think it was like only two casters available, including me, so I wasn't there. Nobody else was there.
Ah,
I don't know actually. Um, but yeah, that's it's a bit unfortunate.
I have to say as well, I don't know if it's fully correct, but my OBS has been hovering at 47 viewers for the past 20 minutes, and it feels like the stars are aligning. It's the number. The agent himself will appear. But yeah, we have Sapienza coming up soon. And what do you think are some tough spins for this? I know falling object. It's not too bad on this for Francesca. Of course, it's pretty easy for Silvio. Some fire obviously would be nice.
Yeah, fire would probably be. I don't like you said. It's a solved map, so it's kind of hard to say anything is a hard spin.
Hmm.
It's basically optimizing whatever spin you get is probably the hardest problem.
If anybody in chat says old axe and then battle axe, you will instantly get banned from this match.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't. It's like suddenly my sound just stops. Old Axe, Battle Axe, Priest, and Red Plumber.
Yeah, oh god.
Just go back there.
I can't remember. Did I take this spin, I think, as you might have took the last one? I think that's the way we're going.
Yeah, yeah, that sounds good. You can take all the spins technically because I kind of know them already.
No worries at all. Alright, so we have Silvio Caruso, Loud Pistol as the Plague Doctor, and Francesca DeSantis, Assault Rifle as the Street Performer. Of course, Street Performer looking like the toughest part of
Back
that
to
spin.
back unique disguises. We had 2 in the first map, 2 in this one. Or not first, I mean the map before this one, Mendoza.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously that Silvio kill is pretty nice. You can easily, I'd say, and I think players will go for that. I don't want to say easily because I'm not as great as these players, but should expect to get Street Performer first. I can see ICA safe house from both players. Quick Seeker from the rooftop. Of course, you have your Smuggle as well, so you can bring in that Assault Rifle if you want to. And yeah, I feel like this is going to be a fast spin.
Yeah, Blake Doctor right next to Silvio. You just take Street Performer straight up to Francesca, and zRune's really moving. I thought he tranked him. He fell down on the floor, but yeah, he secret him. He's still gonna do his animation. It's unfortunate one of those times where he. I can't definitively say if there is a way to mitigate that or if it's actually just RNG. Just that guy feels like completing his act.
Yeah, I think he has a cycle, and I don't think bumping actually does anything, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, yeah, he's a special kind of NPC.
Yeah,
He's
he's used to those hecklers coming up and annoying him.
yeah,
A little bump won't throw him off.
yeah.
Oh, good point from Blight there. Apparently, if you shoot ASAP, he instantly goes over, so you must perfectly catch that little animation loop
No, the frame
before.
perfect shot. So I guess if he's it's before that animation starts internally or whatever, you gotta take that shot, and he does that. Game's pretty binary because one of the things we were mentioning earlier, how you bump somebody and throw something, that person cannot react to distractions until that they're stop being annoyed at that bump.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and you get a bullet impact there for. Oh.
And he's walking in. Oh no! Yeah,
Oh.
he turned around. Good old NPC trolling. He doesn't know where he wants to go. Fortunately, he took the shot in the wooden beam. If he took it at the wall, that would have been a single bullet distraction. Unless he had a one of those automatic rifles,
I
maybe
think
that's
he
what
did,
happened
because one
actually.
shot would have been fine, and people in chat are saying he should have brought the SA, which I
Yeah, he
think is the
switched over
best
now.
one. It's literally a sniper crowbar and a gun in one. It's just so good. Yeah, big lead for Pidgey because of that rip. Very unfortunate for zRune the way that chef kind of. It's like he knew who shot it, so he went back to the entrance and locked him in. So super unfortunate for him there.
Yeah, Pidgey is gonna be able to get this kill in about 20 seconds and go down there and get Silvio. A bit of a problem is it's loud, so you can't just shoot him and leave there. Have to worry about hiding the body.
Yeah, exactly. He does have tranks
But
at least, so he can bring him over to the box. Quickly box him up.
luckily for Zero, and he's got the faster shot this time, so he's gonna be able to take the disguise a lot faster.
Yeah, very nice from Pidgey. Went for the fast cycle on Francesca. Always love to see it. Yeah, big lead. About a minute and 39 seconds, it seems, between the players. And of course, it's pretty locked in, that lead, because of the fact I'm guessing zRune is going to go for the same timing for Francesca.
He still panicked the kitchen, but he's gonna be able to get out of there this time.
Very nice from zRune. Oh, that whoosh. Oh my days.
Yeah, that was crazy. Should be all right now. Pidgey, yeah, Pidgey has Silvio knocked out. One of the guards knocked out with a expired can of spaghetti sauce. Lots of body dragging he has to do because only one of them is tranked.
Yeah, good point. Oh, he does that? Yeah, he has to use a different box because he has 3 bodies. So luckily there's one here. Otherwise that would have been a bit annoying. Yeah, it's looking pretty in the clear now for Pidgey, I have to say. Does have to get this shot off. Doesn't really need to change disguise. I don't think he will, yeah. No point risking it. There is one body out, but like you said, it is tranked. So funny with that door. Nobody knows where the hinge is on that
Nobody
door.
knows which one to suit. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make a deal out of it, but it was kind of funny. It's not very obvious. The
No,
door looks like it has no handle or something, and the little design that comes from the right side, even though the door opens from the left.
yeah, I think the design
Yeah,
looks like
that
a hinge.
confuses people. Yeah, exactly. That's what makes people think it opens from that side, like the handle's on that side or something.
Oh, I don't like the late
Right?
EMP from Pidgey. I always just get worried that maybe the guard would somehow, or the little researcher would pick it up. But yeah, that's a finish. I don't think we're
Yeah,
gonna
it's a good
get.
time per Pidgey 447.
Yeah, no chance
Kind
of a
of
photo
talking about
finish.
47 viewers. Pidgey press done at 6 seconds past this minute, so guess we'll wait till 53.
Yeah, and it's looking less and less likely. It does take you about 30 seconds to get down there. So I don't think it's possible for zRune. But we have another nice map coming up next. One of my favorite maps. If you don't know, just something about this map I still love. Yeah, unfortunate for zRune, they were so close. Just a couple of tiny mistakes. And it just cost them. Yeah, Pidgey's moving on to match point now. Could take the win and move on to round 5 with this. If he can take Chongqing. Or Chongqing, whichever one it is. We had a little argument in a stream the other day about which one this was.
I think I was part of it, yeah.
I think both were right, but most people say Chongqing.
Yeah, both is right, I just want to say. One is the English pronunciation, and the other one is the Chinese
Ah, okay,
pronunciation.
that makes sense. They just happen to be similar then. But yeah, what do you like for Chongqing? GKPunk. What's your I think it's a tough spin if you were to get one. I'm thinking Seeker Imogen is usually the toughest one. People really don't seem to like that. Blight comes to the realization that this is a first to 6. Can't imagine the joy. I love it when you think a match is over and it keeps going. Yeah, this is the good stage of RR. A lot more maps, a lot more knowledge going to be showed in every match from now till the final. I think the lower bracket, I think it's round 5, if I'm not mistaken, is when the first to 6 comes in. But soon enough, we're pretty much getting there for all brackets now. I think this is one of the first matches probably for round 4. Let's see what we get. And I don't think I paid that prediction, so I will do that. And it was actually very close, I have to say, for that one. Pidgey did take it, and there was actually it was 51% to 49%. And the 49% was for Pidgey, so very close indeed. I'll get the prediction ready for the next one. Who wins Chongqing? zRune or Pigiero? aka Togepi. I'll put draw in again, but hate to break it to you, it's not going to happen. Yeah, I was asking, what do you think is a tough spin, Punk? What spins do you think would cause troubles?
Uh, I don't. I don't really know. The map is so small. It's maybe some sort of loud kill or something. I don't think any spin can cause problems because even the disguises. This is obviously the what is that item? Garden fork or something?
Oh,
That's a
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, we'd probably see a start balcony if we got that, depending on the disguise. I was saying, I think in a previous stream, one of the toughest spins I could honestly think of if players wanted to push the limits was some kind of board member garden fork hush, and you were scared. You'd have to go up nicely at him first and then go back and get it. Some players might feel a bit uh, desired to catch him for a cycle, and it might just cost him the match. Yeah, Imogen drowning is always one that causes a lot of issues. And there we go, perfect timing.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, but then I saw an image in drowning the other day that was fairly simple, to be honest. You have to seek her at the right spot, basically. If you do it upstairs, she goes up to the balcony. You want to do it at the bottom floor of the facility. So, yeah, I guess if you do that second or an out of facility disguise, it can be problematic.
Pidgey showing off one of the soundproof locations in Hush's isolation chamber.
Yeah, that's where sound gets isolated.
Yeah, super nice. Very lucky that that's there as well. Yeah, interesting to see the approaches people would have. Probably just see another knockouts, maybe. A snail or something in the middle of the other room. Deal with people. zRune using. I hate coining it, but yeah, I love seeing there's a way of shooting that ball to get that guy to come out. And you could shoot the cams and actually throw a banana down. That I put in a recent video. There's also one for engineer, and it's one of the reasons I'm falling in love with the map. I just love these approaches to
Yeah,
getting these.
you just need to get the record on it, and now you'll cement your legacy as
Oh,
a Chongqing enthusiast.
that's the dream. 4 minutes 13 seconds as well is very respectable as well from Coates.
Yeah, it's close, but obviously not something that can't be broken at a point. Some of the records are getting very close to like touching distance of being perfect. Like we've already seen what 3 records in one map. Was it Hokkaido or something?
Oh yeah, Pidgey and Blight I think have it on Hokkaido, don't they?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Hokkaido has Blythe has 2 records the exact same time and Pidgey, but they all have the same time of 3:25.
Okay, so we have you can take this one actually, Punk, because I took the last one.
All right, so we have Hush with the neck snap as the facility security, Imogen Royce with the loud explosive weapon as the facility analyst. I didn't receive anything from Pidgey before the match saying he has facility analyst problems, but I've heard that he does, so hopefully that's not an issue. But the protocol that I am aware of is the player has to let the admin know before the map starts. I want to say at some point.
Yeah, hopefully we're okay, and Pidgey doing what I think is definitely a good start here. I was just thinking, because I'm thinking like speed wise, what the players could be going for. You could go for some crazy stuff, and as you could 5 drone, um, catch Imogen when she's at the. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do, but I think Pidgey's definitely doing the best approach right now, getting that security as fast as possible. Gonna make Hush for a cycle. Oh, that was very close timing. Pidgey with that panic. And
Yeah,
yeah,
I think one of the things is like going for her Hush first cycle is just makes you feel very comfortable because then he's like all over the place. And Honestly, Imogen Loud isn't explosive. I guess can be a bit of a problem, but you can still sort of do it in that little stairway if you can't want. There's two doors. All you have to do is
Yeah.
take care of those two security guards and hope the body doesn't fly in a way where they can see it from down below. I was messing around with that a couple of weeks ago when my game wasn't letting me play the game a little bit.
And Derek asking, it's actually not a bug, Derek. Hush is in a video call with Imogen, and she has a video feed, and she actually goes into lockout, or not lockout, lockdown, because of the fact that Hush just got knocked out in the middle of a Skype call.
Yeah, it's a weird interaction, but she doesn't spot you,
Yeah. It actually,
and she doesn't also continue to watch you do the crime. She just ends the call.
we saw recently in the match as well, someone do it in reverse, actually catching Imogen in the video call down the facility and causing Hush to lock down because of the fact Hush saw Imogen get knocked out in the middle of a video call.
Yeah, it's a really good attention to detail, but it still has a bunch of holes in it. It wasn't the case before. They put that in one of the patches.
Yeah, one thing I was going to say, I'm actually a bit surprised if we didn't see analysts start from either player because that would have been pretty nice. The only difference, I think, from Pidgey's one, if he started obviously by Umbrella Lady, could have brought that analyst up and just swapped with that security. Would have made that a bit easier for him to get down, but Pidgey's having a bit of trouble with Posh right now. Or Zeron's flying through it.
They were breaking open the facility door. Uh, I suppose this you can use that as an exit kill too. Now, in Pidgey's case, if his game crashes, he obviously can't be outside with the facility analyst disguise. That could be problematic uh, because the camera exit does take a little.
Oh my god, Pidgey walked up on the bricks and made that cover useless by levitating over them. Yeah, imagine the
Yeah, that
frustration exactly, Derek, if you could get compromised knocking a Hush and someone over Skype spots you, ruins your legacy of the perfect assassin.
You got the bastard, Hush. Now go get Imogen
it's
Loud
the
and get
first kill for zRune. So again, I guess like going for Hush early gives him that sense of comfort that he doesn't have to worry about catching him or waiting for him in a weird cycle.
One nice thing I caught Ziran doing when he was down was placing a gun at the bottom of the stairs for Imogen so the guard will return it to the armory, so Imogen will actually be isolated, which is very nice from Ziran. Makes it just that bit easier because he is an enforcer to pretty much every disguise. Oh, and did... I think Imogen's are pointing to one of these guards, which isn't ideal. I don't think Ziran intentionally...
The guard was too far away. So again, smart play from here, uh, triggering the checkpoint so the guards just don't want to go for any other distractions, and then that like basically fills the delay they had between each other, Imogen and her guard. Really well played. Nice use of like the micro management of the game mechanics.
Yeah, super nice. And Ziran could have just knocked out that analyst there, but of course it's a little bit safer to just... Oh, I didn't like that Trank. That engineer had a bit of line of sight, but luckily wasn't looking. Yeah, pretty soon I think we're going to see Ziran exit. Pidgey did deal with Hosh, but unless something goes majorly wrong here for Ziran, which I hope it doesn't,
Zero, yeah, he's probably gonna go for an exit kill here.
definitely, I hope we see that.
Yeah, he's gonna place it, and looks like he's free to walk around the facility as the analyst. So what a match we have is gonna go to all the way to the decider.
And we got it finished as well. Damn, Imogen went flying, touched the ceiling for good luck, and everything with that explosive. Yeah, we're going to the final map. What a match. It's crazy.
First, the first to six will go all the way to somebody needing all maps to get to six.
Yeah. Couldn't ask for a better match, quite honestly. Back and forth, Pidgey 0 and Pidgey 0. And I don't want to say the pattern's going to continue. It's up to Ziran to decide. And we'll pay at the prediction, of course. Curious what the prediction looked like for that. Actually, 22% would vote for draw Omega lol. So that's money down the drain. And yeah, Lemon is on fire with these predictions today. I honestly feel like every time I've checked the winner of the prediction, it's been Lemon on top of it. Yeah, zRune took it. We're going to Mumbai, which again, I love this map. Always an interesting one. And yeah, in terms of what we like to see, what's a difficult spin, of course, Maelstrom, Falling Object, in a tough disguise, just time consuming. There's a few.
Live kill for Dawood, so no snail ISO.
Yeah,
Or like, I don't know. I guess you could still do a live kill for Dawood with the snail ISO, but something that will negate the snail ISO.
yeah, I'm trying to think. One of my favorite strats, but I'm just abysmal at it when it comes to doing it mid match, is tranking the furthermost guard behind Dawood, so they all just like pause for like 20 seconds, and then you can just do a fiber wire on
Yeah.
Dawood and drop him in the water. I love seeing that when it's pulled off correctly. I'm just not too good at it myself.
That's a kind of a difficult strat to hit, to be honest. So that's probably why snail became so popular, because it's so much easier to do because the large radius.
Yeah, I'd love to see something that would make the players contemplate not starting Skywalk, because of course Skywalk has the benefit of getting Maelstrom early, also has auto flag, so Maelstrom will eventually go up there if you don't knock him out. There's a couple of other locations that you can get that flag from as well, like Dancer and, am I correct in saying Vanya's servant? I think it's those two, maybe one other one, just someone knows it. Oh, and did zRune actually think it was Dubai there? I'm curious. That'd be quite funny. They do end in AI.
Dubai is the next actual decider, I guess. If this ends in a tie, we'll go to Dubai. Spoiler alert. Anybody not in the Discord?
If this ends in a tie, I will be super impressed. We'd be
If this ends in a tie, yeah, we'll have exhausted all of the maps from the map pool, and again, that wouldn't really be a bad thing. Mumbai is one of those maps that can end in a tie, but I don't imagine it will be for these players. How back and forth it has been.
yeah, for sure. And even the record is 7 minutes and 10 seconds, which is probably one of the longest records I could think of.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's the third longest, maybe. No, fourth. Colorado actually is the longest, I think. No, never mind. There's Santa Fortuna 851.
Oh wow, didn't expect that.
So it is one of the longer ones, but for that map being one of the quote unquote big five, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm more so surprised that the stars didn't kind of align for somebody, like getting their go-to isolations and then just some easy disguises that perfectly work with those. Like yeah, I suppose just because it shows up doesn't mean they're going to get a record time on it. Pidgey getting
Yeah,
so
that's true.
much practice right here. He's doing nearly a whole spin before the match starts, which is really good to see.
Yeah. Well, the distance is only 5 minutes, so if he gets a record while practicing, that'll be fun. Oh, never mind. He started playing Call of Duty with his shotgun.
And I've lost track again. Whose turn is it on the spins? Punk?
Yeah, it should be yours.
Okay. Perfect. Let's see what we got. Hopefully something interesting for the players. Maybe some alterations to Skywalk, like I was saying. Alright, so we have Wazir Kale, Explosion Accident as the foreman. Vanya Shah, Shotgun as local security. And Dawood Rangan, Electrocution as the holy man. Alright, so that Maelstrom kill, not too bad, just the disguise obviously is a bit annoying. Oh, and of course I did forget the prediction, apologies. Y'all should be...
A 30-second one.
You want to be screaming at me for it. He wins Mumbai. And yeah, what do you think of that spin, Punk?
That I I like the Dawood Electro. I've always interesting to see where players get him because some players do it up high when he's like at the bottom of that building. Some people do it by the construction site, and some players also use it close to that boat where the meeting happens.
Yeah. I'll give a quick
And
refresh to...
that means no snail needed for this one.
Yeah, no snail needed at all. Pretty nice. I'm curious why the disguises aren't coming up, but I'm sure everybody knows the disguises by now.
Oh, that's weird. I can see it on my end.
Yeah, I gave it a refresh and it doesn't seem to be... Oh, there it is. Finally. In case anybody didn't know what the Holy Man looked like. There you go.
The as Jotes calls it, the voodoo Hindu man.
Who do him do?
Yeah, he says some of the goofiest stuff for all these names. He calls the Maelstrom Wizard Kale.
That's a pretty good name. Yeah, I call him
Yeah,
Wizard
that's
Kale as well.
Wizard Kale. If I was new to this community, I would change my username to that probably Wizard Kale.
It's never too late. But yeah, in terms of... I was looking for the players. I think Pidgey is just gonna set up the electrocution. Have it ready for when Bricklaw happens. Probably right here in front of this pipe. Oh, is he gonna get security when he's here, actually? I don't know if I'm a
That
fan
looks.
of this. Unless is he tranking them, or is he just gonna tuck him into the corner because...
He probably will get out before that then, because he's tranking. Wants to trank somebody. Never mind, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, he could also just get Dawood beforehand and not let him reach this area.
Yeah, I was worried he was gonna knock him out, tuck him in a corner, Dawood would die, and if he doesn't do Dawood last, then the guards could just turn around and see the knocked out bodies. Did he accidentally give his shotgun to that guard?
He did, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Gonna have to wait till he goes in the container.
Yeah, that's quite funny. The guard literally calling shotgun. But he does get it back off him. You know, as he going on the other side of the map, he's in Holy Man up by the foreman. Now, I don't know why he brought Holy Man over here, to be honest. Kind of seems like
Well, if laundry is a remote kill, so he's gonna switch it back up before leaving.
Did he set up the Maelstrom kill in that time?
That's a good question. I think Pidgey did. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
zRune did. 2 minutes in, I would imagine so. But if not, yeah, then your question is very, very interesting and
I hope he did, because
sense.
otherwise this is...
Yeah, he did.
Very nice.
There's Taser. There's the Wizard Kale kill.
Yeah, first kill of the match down.
Doesn't switch back to Holy Man. Oh, he realizes maybe?
Oh.
Nope. Turns around. I don't know. Things are happening.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice to leave that there. I hope he realizes that. I can't imagine any benefit to leaving it there, to be honest, because Bricklaw is pretty far away from all of this. Unless he's gonna grab a local security somewhere. I really don't... Oh, he realized.
Did he actually?
I think he did. He turned around
Last time he turned and I got bamboozled, so this time I will not make the comment if he did.
for
yeah,
sure.
He did. A bit delayed there, but
yeah, good point as well, and for fun. I can't imagine the stress of this. These players have been going for almost 90 minutes now, and it all comes down to just one Mumbai spin. So
yeah, it's almost playing a grand finals. Basically, grand finals is first to 8 to playing first to 6 with all the maps. You know, the grand finals before have ended earlier than this with 4-0 or 8-0 or whatever.
Lemon saying as well, that's the 180 turn of a man who forgot his keys at home from zRune, going back for that Holy Man. I'm really glad he realized, because
yeah, I've done that IRL. But that's the The first kill for Pidgey is a different one on Vanya Shah. And looks like he's got the EMP for Dawood, so maybe he's gonna use the boat near the boat ISO. Or I say ISO,
Maybe.
but he's gonna lure him with that.
Yeah, he has to be careful. I see Dan was pretty far ahead in terms of where he could be. He's coming down those stairs. He's going to go for Holy Man first, which... Actually, now that I think about it, he could, if he was really stuck for time, place the EMP back at the Cinder Pipe after Dawood has gone past it. And then when Dawood gets bored, he'll go back over that water. So it's not be all end all for him. But I'm sure he wants to get the fastest possible electrocution. I think he'll make this puddle in time, though. Oh, and he's going for this one. I can't say I see this one used often. I know that one right under the boat works, which is the one I think you were referencing, Punk.
Yeah, I mean this one, I've seen this one, but I've also seen players struggle with this one because Dawood sometimes just walks straight past it.
Yeah, let's hope so.
So hopefully Pidgey doesn't. Yeah, the one right under the boat is probably safer. Gonna bump, and as I said, Dawood walked straight past it. He did not
Ooh.
care. And now it's gonna be problematic because the guards will try to go for the EMP because they're too close and they can see it.
Yeah, and look.
That's a problem that always happens. I've seen it happen with that puddle.
Oh, I like this from zRune. That's a... Don't walk in... Oh my god, that scares
Oh,
me.
he almost walked into that puddle himself. The nice little coin placement there for Dawood whenever he walks past. Oh, great distraction there. Guard will first look where the distraction came from and then maybe go for it.
No, you don't have to throw again, zRune. You had it. Now you just reset the exact thing he did. Doesn't matter too
Yep.
much, but... Time's of the essence here. Pidgey still having issues, though.
Trank here, unless he wants to grab it from B. No, he just needed to get away, so that's... Gonna go for a different guard, maybe? This solo guard is what I like.
Oh, that whoosh for zRune. It's probably about 90%, 99% maybe. He got away with it. This is a very good security to go for as well. Yeah, Pidgey is scrambling right now. There's no way Pidgey got that on Dawood, did he?
Yeah, and I was going on his way back. What's
No.
the plan now?
I think Pidgey's gonna go exactly for that thing I said. I hope at least. Don't go for that, Pidgey. Just go for the Cinder. Run ahead, bump him, and place it. You got this. Meanwhile, though, zRune got that security. He's heading over. He just has to do the brick lure now. It's gonna be very close, I won't lie. Okay, I thought there was some audio issue, but thank you for clarifying it for fun. I thought something happened. Yeah, very close right now. Oh, what is Pidgey doing?
And Pidgey, he's pushing it too.
Is he looking for a puddle?
Yeah, the puddle in between. That's not the one he's gonna walk over. But hopefully he sees that. That's, I guess, all you need. He walks over the one that's right next to the stairs, basically the other side of that little cement bed.
This is very tense right now, I won't lie.
Yeah, Dawood's gonna turn right, so Pidgey chose the wrong puddle. He would have gotten it if he put it on the left one, as I was mentioning. That's the one Dawood. Yep, when he goes down, he uses the same area. This is not looking good for Pidgey.
Yeah. We're going to see the world's first real rival second brick lore. Of course, all the bricks are colored powdered bricks, so I don't even know if that's a thing. I actually don't think it is it? Oh, what happened?
Pidgey still maybe has another option for that tap or whatever at the end.
Yeah, there's a hose.
The first one I mentioned. Right. Oh, somebody saw the Frank body. Pidgey is locked between a camera and a guard
Oh my.
and gets spotted by the other
No.
guard trailing behind. Oh, 9 minutes in. And zRune's got the kill on Vanya Shah. In the meantime, he only has Dao to take care of and probably has a better kill on him set up than PG there.
Yeah, super unfortunate there for Pidgey. One
Just
kill.
gonna wait at the exit.
Just de-escalated. And yeah, zRune has a really nice setup. zRune did
Yeah.
pop DMP early. I remember he nearly ran into it, so just timing now for zRune. Looks like that was around the stairs coming down where PG ripped.
Yeah, that's usually like when I do Dao Electro is just put a car battery down there.
Yeah, Karabachi's really nice. I really
And
like
he's just like,
zRune's approach because I'd usually do the one closer to the cinder block, but what if I was to shoot that, the guards could hear it. But the one PGU or zRune used is nice because he picked up coins and used
right.
them for
Yeah.
bringing him up to a different puddle because he usually wouldn't naturally walk in it. So really good knowledge from zRune. You can tell he practiced things like this. But yeah, about 20 seconds away, I think. Downwood is going across the construction yard, it seems. zRune is itching to hit that fast interact on the exit. Oh, imagine an NTK or something for zRune right now. Completely swap it around, but get ready for that picture in picture. Oh,
Something's happening. Dao seems to have stopped.
I
I
think.
think he's getting electrocuted. Yep.
And yeah, there you have it. And just another rip
Wow.
from Pidgey at the same time, pretty much cementing it. What a match. 10 points altogether, 6-4 to zRune. Back and forth the whole
zRune
time.
breaks the cycle, gets 2 in a row for the match win.
Yeah, that's crazy. zRune, our returning rival, actually bopping out our previous R8 winner, Pigiero. Of course, Pigiero's not out. He's going to go to the lower bracket. But what a great match. I will pay out the prediction to people. But yeah, what a match. I actually can't get over how tense that was. And like you said, he broke the cycle, taking the final 2 maps for himself, bringing it back from 4-2. So major props to him for that. But yeah, I guess we'll quickly check what matches are upcoming. Or the brackets first, then the upcoming, then we'll just quickly comment on the match. For a final time, so that was Roulette Rivals PC match. And of course, that puts zRune into the next round. zRune will be facing against the winner of round 4, Mika versus In For Fun, who I think we're trying to organize their match. And it looks like that's going to be in about 3 days. So they're going to be zRune's going to be facing the winner of that match. And that brings Pigiero down to this is round 5. He has a bit of time to wait, so we'll have to see. Looks like Malin, Osh, Goulet, and oh my god, it's so small, it's hard to see these numbers. 36, which I can't seem to see. It looks like Matty Spice or Max Masters will be going against Pigiero, any of those players. But yeah, we'll check upcoming matches as well. I know we have a good few today. It's a busy day, even with a match like that going on. We have Randy and Curry playing at 8 o'clock CEST tonight. We have Max Masters and Lewis Heaney also playing 2 hours after that. We have Tino and the Buff Guy, which is a pinnacle map, in my opinion, and that's already been claimed by Jotes and Barbs. Definitely going to be a good watch if you're able to. We have Malin and Osh, as I was mentioning. They're playing at 3 o'clock CST Monday. Alex and Tanega playing at 6 o'clock on Monday. Gigs and Barb playing 10 o'clock on Monday. And then Matty Spice and Max Masters playing at 1 a.m. CEST on Tuesday. But yeah, what are your takeaways from that match, GKPunk? Quite a popcorn kind of match.
Yeah, definitely. That was again, it's one of those times when the rounds move over towards these first to 6, but the first one of this tournament is gone the distance. Every other first to six is basically gonna try to match the excitement of that one. Because even within the maps, there were things that were happening that's just crazy. It wasn't just quick back and forth. Some of those maps were long and gruesome
Mm,
for these players.
yeah, especially thinking back, maps like Mendoza and Mumbai there, just I love that energy. And yeah, they're both so perfectly matched, I have to say. The fact they went to a final match and it was so back and forth, just, yeah, really good testament to both players that they deserve to be here. I'm sure it's not the last of Pidgey. If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
Pidgey actually got booted down to the lower bracket very early on in R8 and came back and won in the final. Am I mistaken, or am I thinking of could have been
I think
Vanium?
so. I think you're right. Pigiero was I think up there on the upper bracket,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. I think you're
So
correct. Yeah, I think it was the same story for Joker and Fanium in the concept bracket, and Fanium came back into the losers bracket final, went up to the winners bracket and took it. So yeah, don't count Pidgey out. Just one match doesn't mean anything. But yeah, I want to say thanks for adminning and co-casting with me, GKPunk. It's really commendable, and you did a really good job doing both of them.
well, I wouldn't say so, but thank you for having me, and sorry for the issues in the beginning of the match.
Nah, no worries at all. It was an amazing match. I'm glad I had someone to share it with. It was really good. Probably one of the best matches I've casted, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say so. I would say so. Definitely one of the best matches of this tournament,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
glad to be part of it.
And yeah, I think with that, we will check. Like I said, don't think there's a match on for another 2 hours. I will check if there is any Hitman themed runners currently live. Oh, it looks like Barb and Jotes, the famous duo, are doing a bit of a detective kind of style game mode in Hitman together. So I think I'll bring you over to Barb. Check out what they're doing. Of course, they're going to be casting a game at 3 a.m. tonight. That's CEST. Not sure what it is for yourselves, but definitely give it a watch. Like I said, it should be a really good one. And yeah, thanks everybody for watching. We'll send you over to Barb now, and we'll catch you hopefully in a couple of hours for the next game.